Guess who's back? Back again. Vogel's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Hello again, team. It's Jess, or JashiiCorrin, and Vogel, and welcome back for day 24 of the Month of Planning With Me series. For today's tidbit, we're having a Q&A with me, Vogel, while we have a time-lapse of Jess doing her daily planning.
Thank you for that introduction, Vogel. For our first question in the Q&A, our question is, how do you use your journal every day?
So, I don't like to do weekly plans because I'm lazy. So I mainly do it for kind of like yearly planning. Movies is a good example of that. I usually plan out the movies I want to see in the year and then have space to rate them. And I will sometimes post reviews on Tumblr in this tiny little corner of the internet. I also will record what I need to do with car maintenance or house maintenance. So there's a lot of boxes in there, or anything like a wish list. So people want to buy me stuff. Oh, not you guys, close friends and family. They can steal my journal and have a look. Don't feel like you have to get me anything.
He's dropping hints. He wants you to buy something.
He does not.
So that's mainly your collections bullet journal. How do you use your day-to-day journal?
Oh yeah, so I have a non-bullet journal that I use for planning my weeks because that one's already written up for me. So mostly I write down what we're having for dinner just so we can keep track of it. Anything I need to do in the day. In the weekend that's a lot of planning around chores, stuff I need to get done. There's also a notes section and I'll write things that I ideally need to do in the week but haven't assigned a specific day.
Yeah.
And sometimes they get done.
Sometimes they get done.
Sometimes to answer the question of how I use my everyday journal is I don't. Some days are bad.
Some days I don't.
But also, if at the moment with working from home, I'll particularly write down when I have meetings and try and keep a record of that, even though they're on pretty much at the same time. Or if I have any, I'm wrapping up a uni course at the moment, so anything I still need to do on that, I'll plan out.
In terms of your collections bullet journal, what would you say is your favourite collection in there?
Oh, that would be my movie spreads. There's some really cool ones there. I had one where I actually got some old camera film. Yeah, I know guys, we're talking real old school there. Some of you probably don't even know what that is. And lined out the sides of that and drew some fancy movie font, also in a kind of film style. And I say I drew that, I definitely did. It definitely wasn't Jashi. Another year I think we had a different film style, but then that ran off onto a old school film
Projector?
camera. Projector!
Yeah,
That's the one. Couple, we did some movie tickets, and they were all assigned by month. And then Classic Hollywood moved their schedule, so I cried.
So it didn't quite line up to the months properly anymore.
It didn't quite line up to the months anymore. I mean, I think New Mutants has been on that list for 3 years because they keep postponing it, and thank you COVID, we're going to postpone it again. I think my favourite this year, I didn't assign them by month, I just free-formed a list. But what I did is did a Marvel and Star Wars theme. So one of I think it was Movies 2020 was the heading. So one half was written in the Marvel white on red style font, and the other half was kind of written in the Star Wars yellow on black font.
Our next question is, what is your favourite journaling supply?
I'm assuming that's excluding the journal.
Well, I mean, it can include the journal.
I do like my Leuchtturm.
Leuchtturm?
Yep, I think that was right.
Leuchtturm. I can't. I'm not German.
LT journal.
My LT 1917.
That one, not the movie. I also really like I really love the Tombos. They're a lot of fun to use, and I like that they've got the little pen bit and the big pen bit.
So the brush tip and the bullet tip.
That one.
Yes.
Yep. I am an artist.
I know things. And our next question is, what is your favourite black pen?
The one I use. Bear with me.
Can I start playing the elevator music now?
Oh, no, I moved it. Hang on. Alright, it is a Uni Pen Fine Line Water and Fade Proof Pigment Ink pen.
What size?
0.8?
Yep, in the 0.8 size.
In the 0.8 size. My brother got this for me years ago because it was a nice pen. He needed to get me a present.
Yeah.
And then, like, genuinely 10 years later, Jess got me into bullet journaling, and then it actually had a use.
Nice.
It just sat on my desk for 10 years doing nothing.
Well, hey, it still works.
It's still good. It does unfortunately smudge if you're a lefty. I've been smudging a bit more with it lately, sadly, but it doesn't bleed, which is quite nice. But, so, it's my favourite pen by default, because it's the only pen I use.
It comes in both first and last place.
Yep, that is technically true.
Our next question is, how would you explain bullet journaling to a non-bullet journaler?
Yes, I have actually done that at work, because a lot of people ask me what Jashii does in her free time. Usually I just say go watch Jashii's videos and send them that way, to be honest. But I usually describe it as kind of blank journal, you have bullets, typically. That's kind of the point. And then you just plan out stuff, and then whatever you want to do. And you can make it all fancy art and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
much
describe
what
it well.
Yeah.
I sucked in a lot of people.
He has the best words.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so this is now the quick fire round,
Alright.
which I don't necessarily think you're going to have much of an opinion, but I'm still going to get your opinion.
Alright.
First one that comes to mind, right?
Okay.
Because always trust your gut instinct.
I'll close my eyes.
Archer and Olive or Scribbles That Matter?
Scribbles That Matter.
Tombow Dual Brush Marker or Zebra Mild Liner?
I don't know what a zebra is, so the Tombow. Just the pen. I do know what the animal is. All you people in the comments, don't get ready.
LT 1917 or Dingbats?
LT17.
LT 1917.
LT1917.
Very good. Washi tape or stickers?
That depends on what you're using it for. If you're just putting pretty stuff in, you might as well put stickers there. They're cool. If you want to, like, stick something down, washi tape.
Yeah?
Never a glue stick. Glue stick should only be used in support of washi tape.
Yeah. A double-sided tape. That's my personal preference.
Yeah, actually, double-sided tape's great. I cut up some Pokemon cards and stuck them in for some of my Pokemon spreads. I know. Like, disgraceful.
Disgraceful.
Yeah.
Disgrace.
Yeah.
Papermate Inkjoy pens or Papermate flares?
I'd have to say I'm torn because Inkjoy pens sound like they'd be great. It's like a Happy Meal. It's in the name. But flares are like fireworks, and they're also pretty cool. But I think I'm going to go for the joyful pens.
Inkjoys.
Yeah.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
You can
Always
leave it-
chocolate.
You can leave it at that, it's fine.
Always. Especially in cake. Don't come for me with your carrot cake. Because you're all going to say, it's the cream cheese icing. That's the icing, that's not the cake. I'm very passionate about this.
We're not putting that part in. Righty. Strawberry or raspberry?
Strawberry.
Night or day?
Night.
Black or white?
Black.
Pokemon Black 2 or Pokemon White 2?
I played Black 2, but I'd say White 2. That Kyurem's a better Pokemon.
R2 or D2?
Definitely D2. Dick squared is the best.
Go Dick Squared. And that's all the questions we have.
That's where we're going to leave it for today. Thank you for watching, team. If you liked today's video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you wanted to see more from Jashii, feel free to go check out one of her other videos. Until next time, bye! Make sure you smash that subscribe button!